It's nice to see you again, Westchester. It is Friday, October 10th, 2025, and I'm Bonita with the Westchester Chronicle. The Chester County Art Association is having their Art in the Woods art show this weekend. Our editor, Kyle Hudson, spoke with John Baker, president of the Chester County Art Association, about their upcoming event.
Well, welcome everybody. My name is John Baker. I'm the president of the board here at Chester County Art Association, and one of our probably hardest working board members is Bob Perna, creator and orchestrator of Art in the Woods.
Yeah, I came to the board a few years ago, and we had this property back here that was not being utilized at all. It was a dense woods. There were no trails. And myself, John Spangler, who has helped me with other trail building in the township, said let's start a sculpture garden. As we walk back there, you'll see, I like to call each area a gallery, the clearings that we've done, and let's take a walk. We have had other events here now. Habitat for Humanity had their event here for the first time this past spring. They want to come back and do it again. John has been talking to other
We hope to have other venues and maybe some other musical type events. All our resident deer are here joining us today. There's some new additions to the family. They're quite tame and very curious, but we're happy to have them here. Again, we haven't disrupted the habitat, so they're still part of our environment here. They enjoy the cows that we've brought in, so we have a number of permanent sculptures in place, and we're hoping that we have more sculptural donations that will come through our arts committee for approval. So we'll enhance the trail by having those permanent sculptures.
I have to throw a plug in too for Tremendous Tree. They've helped us tremendously with some of the pruning and tree removal that's beyond my capacity. I don't mind doing a lot of it, but when it gets to where the larger limbs have to come off, they've been a big help donating wood chips and just actually some of the work. So we couldn't do it without them. And East Bradford Township, whenever I put the call in, they bring their Bobcat. I'm allowed to use it. And again, without that, a lot of this wouldn't have gotten done. Last year it was 40 artists, and this year we opened it up to 70. The first year, a lot of artists were skeptical. How are you going to do this? Where's it going to be hung? How's it going to be hung? What about the weather? So, it was such a success. People were like, we actually had 100 applications and had to pare it down. And it continues on. We also have a relationship with Hillsdale Elementary right behind us to use their parking lot for overflow parking, and hopefully we'll need that. This year we'll have a food truck, Philly Hots. Suburban Brewery will supply the beer, and Yep Beverages. It's basically canned margaritas. That'll all be up on the patio. The Westchester Green Team will be giving away some plants and saplings. Of course, the beer, the tequila drinks, and the food, you do pay for that. So if you would like to find out more information about Art in the Woods, you would go onto our website, chestercountyarts.org.
You can find out more about the Chester County Art Association by following the links in the description below. And now, here's Josh with the sports report.
Now let's take a look at the playoff picture in Chestmont High School Football League. As we head into the final weeks of the regular season, there are several postseason spots on the line. But before I go into that, let me give you a quick overview of the Chestmont Football League. Chestmont Football League is divided into two divisions, American and National. Teams battle for top positions to secure seedings, byes, or favorable matchups in the district and league playoff brackets. Teams not only aim for division titles, but also for PIAA District 1 playoff berths, which expands beyond the Chestmont League crowns. In the American Division, Bayard Rustin sits atop at 6-0 in the conference play and 13-2 overall. Kennett is making a push as they sit in the second place, holding a 3-1 conference record and 6-4 overall. In the National Division, Downingtown West leads at 3-1 in divisional play, 13-2 overall, while Coatesville is 1-3-1 in division, but 5-5-1 overall. Those numbers hint at some possible surprises, especially on the national side, where Coatesville overall record keeps them in the mix for wild card or lower seeds. Good luck to all the teams in the hunt. This past weekend, I attended Westchester University's homecoming football game. It was a beautiful day, and the game was well attended by students, parents, and alumni. 8,241 of them to be exact, which was the sixth sellout in Farrell Stadium history since it opened in 1970. There was plenty to do and see at the game. Unfortunately, the Golden Rams turned over the ball 4 times on their way to a 45-14 loss to East Stroudsburg. A bright spot in the game was Westchester middle linebacker from Downingtown East, Connor Noble, who led all tacklers with 16 stops. Next up, Westchester travels to Shepherdstown, West Virginia for a showdown with Shepherd University. In soccer, congratulations go out to the Philadelphia Union, who clinched a major honor this week as they defeated the New York City FC. With the win, they secured the Supporters' Shield, which is awarded to the MLS team with the best regular season record. With this shield locked, the Union can rest some legs going into the playoffs. Head coach Bradley Carnell praised his team in the post-match press conference, but was quick to say they aren't done and that the MLS Cup is the team's main target. That's tonight's sports report. If you have video highlights, photos, or story ideas, send them my way. Thanks for watching. This is Josh Gordon. Until next time.
Thank you, Josh. There are less than 30 days until the 2025 municipal election. If you are a Westchester University student and are using your campus address to register to vote, please reach out to your residence hall advisor for more information on where your polling place will be. If you are still not sure where your polling place is, you can go to vote.pa.gov to find out where that is. Also, the borough has an interactive website where you can enter your address and find out where you can vote. And you can find that link in the description below. And as always, if you have any questions regarding the election, registration, sample ballots, or mail-in ballots, you can find out more by going to chesco.org or by going to the Voter Services Department at the Government Services Center at 601 West Town Road. The deadline to register to vote for the election is Monday, October 20th, and the deadline to register for a mail-in ballot is October 28th. Sample ballots containing the candidates are up on the Chester County website, chesco.org. We will also be conducting our annual candidate forum open to all candidates on the ballot in Westchester, so stay tuned for more information. And now, here's Emily with the weather.
Well, hey there, Bonita, and it's great to see you again, Westchester. I'm Emily Goen, here to walk you through your forecast for this weekend and beyond. Finishing up the week with Friday, we have a high of 65 degrees, dropping down to the mid-30s at night. We'll have a slight breeze and our last full day of sun for the rest of the report, so soak it up while you still can. On Saturday, we have a high of 68, going down to 43 degrees. There's a slight breeze again, and the clouds start to make their way inwards. Sunday's temps go up to a cool 66 degrees with a low of 49 degrees. On Sunday, we see our winds come in with possible gusts up to 25 miles per hour. On Sunday, we also start seeing our rain come in from the upcoming nor'easter. When we talk about a nor'easter, a lot of us think about a prolonged snowstorm, but nor'easters aren't specific to snow or measured by length. In fact, these storms get their name thanks to the winds that blow from the northeast. Nor'easters typically bring in high winds and a period of heavy precipitation that can cause coastal and localized flooding or even power outages in some cases. Sunday's nor'easter starts in the early hours of the morning, and it is expected to turn into a downpour by dinner time. The rain should finally wrap up into the early morning of Tuesday, but not before dumping over an inch of rain on parts of Chester County. We can expect flash flooding and delays due to traffic. Plan your commutes accordingly and visit weather.gov for more information about weather alerts in the area. Aside from our rain, which should wrap up in the middle of the night into Tuesday, the rest of the week brings some beautiful fall weather. Monday's high goes up to 67 degrees, while the rest of our week rests in the low 70s. We'll have partial clouds once our rain heads on out, and we're in for a bit of a breezy week. I'm looking forward to our fall weather, but pumpkin picking will have to wait thanks to the rain. To learn more about nor'easters, visit the link in the description. Bonita, back to you.
Thank you, Emily. 2026 will mark the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence and the birth of the United States of America. Though we are a few months away from the big day, Westchester is already preparing for the celebrations. Mayor Lillian DeBaptiste and the Westchester Borough's Public Arts Commission have put out a call for artists for Westchester's America 250 mural project. The goal of this project is to, quote, create a lasting public artwork that celebrates its rich and layered history. For example, its indigenous roots, abolitionist past, industrial development, immigrant and/or cultural communities, and vibrant civic life. The mural design that is chosen will be installed on the American Legion building located at 305 East Gay Street. The chosen artists will receive a total of $15,000 for their work. The deadline to submit your mural ideas is Saturday, December 6th. To find out more about the requirements for submitting your mural projects, you can head over to west-chester.com. As always, we appreciate you tuning in. Thanks to your continued support, our team has grown and we look forward to bringing you even more coverage. With our friends at Alliance Space, we can take our project to the next level. However, in order to keep this show ad-free, we will need your help. If you appreciate what we do, please consider becoming a supporter on Patreon, liking and sharing us on Facebook, and subscribing on YouTube. It's the easiest way to support us and help us bring you the news. And if you'd like to listen to our show via podcast, you can find us on SoundCloud. Finally, if you have a news tip, an event you'd like us to cover, or just want to say hi, you can reach us via email at westchesterchronicle@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you. Our program is produced by Crimson Planet Media, recorded at Alliance Space here in downtown Westchester, and our music is by Doug Keller. As always, we want to thank you for your time and we hope to see you soon. Until then, I'm Bonita with the Westchester Chronicle.